Hello and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Nala, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Nala's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations we give the dogs while we're working with them, and the training equipment we're using. Fred's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he will keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give the correction. The correction, if needed, is just a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You'll notice that Nala is seated very nicely on Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command that we'll demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and you'll notice that Nala has been taught to walk nicely on your left at your pace. So there should be no lagging behind or pulling forward, and incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime you stop moving your feet, Nala should be seated nicely on your left waiting for her next command. The next command we'll demonstrate is the stay command. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to stay. In the beginning, when you're first working on this command, you're going to want to make your sit stays relatively short, but build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. When Fred returns back to her, he will walk all the way around, and Nala should remain seated until she receives praise or another command. Very nicely done. We'll run through the heel, the sit, and the stay again for you. This time, instead of returning back to Nala, Fred will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. Nala has been trained to come in nicely and sit right in front of you. Very good job. And then she will heel around the back, returning to the left-hand side. It's important to praise her, keep her motivated. This is a great mental workout for her. Should be enjoyable for both of you. The next, we're going to show you the come from the sit position again. Very good job. She comes in, sits nicely in front of Fred, and then back to heel position. Very good. It's important to incorporate all of these commands into your daily life, but we also recommend that you set aside about 10 to 15 minutes a day to run through the commands in a formal session such as this video. The next command we'll demonstrate is the down command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down. As with the sit stay, in the beginning you can make the down stays relatively short. This is a great exercise to help develop her self-control, so practice this often. Build up her ability to stay in this position for longer periods of time. When Fred returns back to Nala, he'll walk all the way around her, and she should remain lying down until he gives her another command or he praises her. Very good job. Give her the down command again. That time Fred gave her the down command. She didn't listen the first time, so he did say no, and then he repeated the command. So anytime you give a command to Nala and she does not respond, you should say no first and then repeat the command. This time, instead of returning back, Fred will call her in. She's going to come in and sit in front of him, and then she'll return back to the left-hand side. Very good job. We'll give Fred and Nala a chance to set up for the last command that we will demonstrate, which is down from a distance. When you practice down from a distance, you leave Nala in a sit stay, walk out to the end of the training leash, and this time you're going to use your right hand and the one-word command to down. She did start to anticipate the come, but then you did notice that she saw Fred's command, the hand signal, and she corrected herself, which was a very good job. These are all the formal obedience commands that Nala has learned while she's been here at school. It's been a pleasure having her. She's come such a long way. Please keep us posted on how she's doing with you once she returns home, and we thank you so much for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.